Hey guys, welcome to my channel, Wendy's Cookie Crochet Tutorial. This is the first video of my brand new series that I'm doing for the new year. And this is, if you have never crocheted before, this is starting from nothing and going to learning actually how to crochet. So the first thing I want to talk about, oh, and by the way, my name is Wendy. It is nice to meet all of you if I haven't met you before. And thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. The first thing I want to talk to you about is yarn and hooks. So I have one other video that kind of explains where I'm coming from and why I wanted to do videos that really talk about just starting out crocheting, and then I'm going to do some videos that really slow down the stitches as best that I can, step by step, and zoom in on everything so you can see it very, very clearly. But anyway, I was at Michael's and I was hearing someone for the holidays talk about how their son wanted to start crocheting, and they picked up this yarn that was like this huge bulky yarn, and of course they needed like a massive hook to go with that. And my first thought was, this person is going to just get very, very frustrated fast, because one, it's a lot harder to find patterns where it uses this bulky kind of yarn, unless you're just obviously wanting to do a scarf or a blanket or something like that. But still, a pattern can be very hard. And if you've never picked up a crochet hook before and you're holding something that's like massive in your hand, that's going to be really hard to learn any kind of crocheting on. Crocheting, I want to let you know that it takes time. It's usually not something that you can just, jump right into and just instinctively know how to do. It really is an art to it. So if I were starting off and I had never crocheted before, what I would start off with is, the yarn I would start off with is probably a worsted weight 4 yarn. So this is literally just a worsted weight 4 yarn, and this is Red Heart Super Savers. This is like literally, I use this color all the time. I know, it's a crazy color, but I love it. Anyway, so what you need to do is you need to look at the yarn, worsted weight 4, like I said. The couple of things I like about Red Heart is it doesn't like separate as much, so it doesn't pile up as much. Oh look, see what this was? The middle was pulled through. That's funny. Anyway, so this yarn doesn't separate as much. I would say I've had a lot of people that I teach. I do teach a class, so I have had a lot of people that I teach that starting off doesn't love, like they love my yarn brand and they don't love the Big Twist brand. They, the Red Heart brand is usually really good, and the Keratin 1 pound is usually really good, and it doesn't separate as well. So you won't have like snags and strands and stuff that kind of go everywhere with that brand. And then something you really need to learn is if you read the label. So this is Red Heart Super Saver, and you need to look at the yarn. Of course, I have a pattern that's right there that you could try to make yourself. I wouldn't recommend going with something that complicated first. I would do something simple. Maybe a scarf, not a blanket. A blanket can get really frustrating because it's a lot of work and it takes a whole lot of time. And you don't see your results, I would say, as fast. So I would try to do something like a scarf. You could try to do a beanie, something like that. And I would start off with something that's more of a single crochet type of pattern. But let's get back to our yarn. So this yarn color is Spring Green, and you have, where right here it says no dye lot, so usually it's going to be fairly the same color. So if you wanted to buy like 20 of these or one of these to start out with, depending on how much you make and what project you're working on. So here it tells you worsted weight 4, and then it gives you a hook size. So this is your crochet hook size, and it says 5.5 millimeter or USI hook size. And then it gives you, if you knit, it gives you your knitting needle size. And then it also tells you how to wash the yarn, the temperature, so this can't go over 104 degrees, and it tells you that it is 100% acrylic, machine wash and dry, it says. But honestly, I probably wouldn't do that ever. I would probably just hand wash all crochet stuff. So that tells you a lot of information you need. It also tells you that if you want to make this right here, that you need 2 balls of this yarn, of the spring green yarn. And then it tells you also this is 7 ounces or 198 grams or 364 yards of yarn or 333 meters of yarn. So it tells you all that information right here on the packaging, which is great. So now you have to look at your hook sizes. So you've got a couple of different kinds of hooks, and I'm going to be honest, I don't remember what they're called, but here is a 5.5 millimeter hook, and this has a more rounded type of head on it, if you can see that at all. And this one has, this other one is also a 5.5 millimeter hook. This has a more, it's kind of a sharper head, and it's a sharper edge here. So you see this edge right here. This edge is really sharp. Again, I don't remember what that's called. And this edge is really blunt. I work best with the blunt edges. You could buy both and see what you work best with, but honestly, I recommend starting out with the blunt edge. If you buy both and you decide you work better with the sharp edge, that's fine. I split my yarn too much when I work with a sharp edge. So it's odd to me. It feels weird. I don't know, but I just don't work well with the sharper edge. I have to really watch what I'm doing with the sharp edge, and then it just, I don't know, it doesn't feel right to me when I crochet with a sharper edge. So those are what I would start out with. So I would start out with a Red Heart Super Saver or a Keratin 1 pound, something like that. A worsted weight 4, which it will tell you on the package, and then I would go with the hook that they suggest to start out with, and that is a 5.5 millimeter hook or an eye hook. Now, obviously, that stuff isn't written in stone. If you were, once you get down the road a little bit with this, you can change hook sizes, you can change a whole lot of stuff. You can work with 1 strand, 2 strands. If you want like something that has a lot of holes in it, that type of thing, you might want to go with a really big hook size in 1 strand. Or maybe if you're making like a little plushie or something like that, you may want to go with a lot smaller hook size and work with that to make it tighter. So that is my suggestion on my first video, is pick your yarn and pick your hook accordingly. Make sure you read your yarn package and you pick your hook according to what your yarn package says, and that is going to give you the best results. I hope you like this video, guys. Let me know in the comments. Subscribe to my channel, and happy hooking, everybody.